Hi everybody, it's Allison here again for another senior yoga practice. Today we are going to be doing our weights, so make sure you have your cans nearby, and we will go ahead and get started. So you have your chair, you have your cans, if you want you have a mat, and hopefully a wall space nearby. And so we'll go ahead and get started. We'll come to the top of our mat and we'll just take a few moments to set some intentions, clear the space of all other things that are going on, all other distractions, and give yourself the room to come to yourself, come to your practice, come to your body. So we'll go ahead, stand up nice and tall. Find your Tadasana, your mountain pose. Let your shoulders roll back and down. See if you can stand up a little taller. Good. Take a big giant breath in through the nose and sigh it out through the mouth. Good. One more. Breath in and sigh out. Good. Find a regular breath in and out through your nose. And see if you can relax the space in between your eyebrows. Relax your jaw. Relax your shoulders if they're creeping. See if you can relax down through the shoulders. Relax the feet. Good. And as we are here, give yourself the room to, like I said earlier, clear out the space. Using your mind, using your breath. Let all other things go, all other distractions, and let yourself come to a word. Maybe whatever word first pops into your head, or if any other of the following words resonate with you, go ahead and breathe that word in. Maybe it is open, right? Open to new experiences, to new ideas, to new sensations. Maybe it's peace. Maybe it's compassion. Maybe it's breath. Maybe it's surrender. Whatever word comes to mind, breathe it in. And let everything else go. Good. Really feel that word as you breathe in and breathe out. And come up with an image to help you remember that word. Whatever word or whatever image you can think of when you think of the word, breathe that image in, see it. Good. Gently blink the eyes open if they're closed. Good. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, arms float down. Good. Inhale, arms float up. Exhale, float down. One more. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale down. Good. We'll go ahead, inhale, bring the arms up overhead. But on our exhale, we're going to bring our palms down through heart center. Good. We're going to make a little flow of that. And you're going to make sure that as you inhale, your arms traveling up to the topmost peak is the distance for your full inhale. And then your exhale is the full distance of your hands coming down to heart center. So you might have to change the speed of your arms moving as you breathe in. And then change the speed of your arms moving as you breathe out. You might find you have to slow the palms down on your exhale. Good. One more. We're going to switch directions. So on our inhale, we're going to take our palms from heart center. Inhale, reach those palms up overhead, still pressing together. And exhale, take the palms down away, face up. Palms facing up as you float the arms down. Good. Again. Good. Following that breath. One more. Very good. All right. From here, we're going to move into our shoulders. Pick them up, roll them back and down. Give your shoulders some rolls, some love. Good. We'll switch directions. Good. Coming back to center. Shake out those shoulders. We'll go ahead and move into the wrists. So we'll go ahead. You can either just simply roll. You can tuck your thumbs and roll. You can do both. You can do one and then the other. Oh, excuse me. You breathe as you roll. Good. Wiggle out those wrists, shake them out. Good. All right. From here, we're going to go ahead, inhale, bring those arms up overhead. And exhale, a gentle forward fold. It's our first one, so bend those knees nice and deeply as you fold forward. Maybe you don't come down all the way for your first one. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Maybe for your first one, hands come to the thighs as you squeeze the shoulder blades together and find a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Again, as far as feels comfortable. And then inhale, rolls you up. Take your time. All the way up, arms reach. And exhale, palms down to heart center. Good. Again, inhale, arms reach. Exhale, forward fold. Maybe a little farther this time, maybe not. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll up. Reach up, big inhale. And exhale, as those palms come down to heart center. Very good. One more. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll up, reach up, arms overhead. And exhale, palms to heart center. Good. All right, from here, we're going to inhale, reach our arms up overhead. We're going to grab a hold of our left wrist with our right hand, and we're going to exhale here. Inhale, lengthen up, reach the arms up overhead, squeeze the biceps closer to the shoulders. And then on your exhale, you're tipping over to the right. So your right arm is gently pulling on your left arm, but you have to really listen to your body here as you tip over to the right. Does it feel okay in your lower back? Does it feel okay in your side body? Do not push yourself beyond your limit, and you find your breath here. Belly button gently pulls in to protect that lower back. Good. Inhale back up to center. Roll the wrists. Exhale. Left grabs right. Inhale, lengthen. Squeeze those biceps closer to your ears as you reach the arms, and exhale, tip over to the left side. And you're really pressing down through your right foot as your left arm pulls your right arm over. And again, you listen to your body. You listen to what feels good and what's within your range of motion as you breathe. Good. Inhale brings you back up. And exhale, roll the wrists down. Good. Give yourself some washing machine side to side. Nice and easy. Good. We'll come back to center. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the mat and walk your feet back, coming into your forward or your downward facing dog. Take your time here as you settle in. Give yourself a few breaths. Hips reach nice and high. Maybe you come up to your tippy toes to stretch out through the arches of the feet. Maybe you pedal one foot and then the other. Good, and then we'll come down into all fours, coming into our tabletop position. Uncurl the toes behind you, feet lie flat, and then nice spread through the fingers, and we'll go ahead and move into our cat and cow. So we'll go ahead, inhale as we begin with cow, tailbone reaches up, gaze reaches up. And exhale, round through the spine, look to the belly button, press the floor away with your hands, your knees on the tops of your feet. Good, inhale to our cow pose. And exhale to cat. And as you flow with your own breath through your cat and cow, think about your intention from the beginning of class. Think about that word and the image that you set for yourself. And see how you can find that in our cat and cow. Whatever that word is, see if you can find it as you breathe here and you flow from one movement to the other. Good. And then feel free to add in other motions, other movements, side to side. Maybe a child's pose, whatever works for you. Find those movements now. Good. Oops. Set the chair too close to me. Good. Making your way back to a neutral spine. And then from here, we're going to move into our spinal balance. We're going to start with left leg reaching back out behind us. Flexed foot, toes pointing down towards the floor, tucking in at your belly button. And when you're ready, right arm reaches. Right arm reaching nice and long. Left foot reaching back nice and long. And we'll do 8 taps here. So we got 8 and 7, 6, use that glute, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, come back down to center. Find your breath, find your center point, and then when you're ready, right leg reaches long. Flex toes, looking down towards the ground. Left arm reaches when you're ready. Pulling in at that belly button. And then we have 8 taps here. For 8. Good. 7. 6. Engagement through your back body. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Good. Come down to the mat. Take a cat-cow. Good. And we'll come back to a neutral spine. We're going to go ahead and we'll curl the toes and send the hips high for downward facing dog. I was thinking about adding another one in, but I changed my mind. Hips high, find your downward facing dog. And then we'll go ahead, walk the feet up to meet the hands, or the hands back to meet the feet for forward fold. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll up, reach up, arms overhead. And exhale as palms come down to heart center. Very good. All right. We're going to come to the top of our mat. And as we do so, before we move into all of our standing series, we are going to bring our chair to the top of the mat. And we're going to have it so that the back can be off to the side and the seat is what we're aiming for. So you can have it seat facing towards the top of the mat as well. Just so you have access to the seat. I'm not going to do it so that you can see better. All right. Cool. All right. Step a couple feet back from that chair. And we're going to go ahead, inhale, raise those arms up overhead. And exhale, forward fold all the way down. We step back so we wouldn't hit our heads on the chair. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll up, reach up, arms overhead. And exhale, palms come down to heart center. Good. We're going to step our right leg back and we're going to come into our warrior one. So as right leg steps back, you're bending into left knee. Your hips draw towards the front of the mat. Arms sweep up. And we find our breath here. Very good. All right. Sinking into that. Shoulders pull down from the ears. If you need help reminding yourself of that, you can release the arms down. Interlace the fingers behind your back. And then press the hands down, which pulls your shoulders down away from the ears and opens through the collarbones. So if your intention is open, this is a really good place to be. Also, if it's surrender or relax, right? Relaxing the shoulders down away from the ears, this would be a good one. You can keep your arms above, overhead if you do not want to take this. That's always an option. You find your breath. Good, nice and steady. Good, if your hands are behind your back, release them back up overhead on an inhale. And exhale, everyone take warrior two. So we're turning our hips and shoulders to the long edge of the mat. Adjust your feet as needed. Adjust your hips and shoulders as needed until you find that place where you can settle in. Your arms are nice and long, palms facing down. Good. All right. From here, we're going to flip our front palm. Inhale as we reverse, sending left fingertips up, right fingertips down the right leg. And exhale, come back into warrior two. Good. 3 more. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Good. From here, we are going to shift back to warrior one. So we're going to sweep our right hand up overhead, adjust the back foot and the front foot as needed, coming back into our warrior one. Very good. All right. From here, we're going to inhale, straighten through our left leg. Shorten our stance up a little bit. So step the right foot up. Bring our hands to our hips. Inhale here. And exhale, we're hinging into our pyramid pose. So as you shorten your stance, your toes can aim a little bit more towards the top of the mat as needed. And then a nice tall spine, reaching the crown of the head forward. As you hinge forward, you come to where you need to stop. And then you can use your chair. You might need to bring it in or step forward, whatever works best for you. Good. And you're stretching through the back of your left leg. Nice deep stretch through the back of that left leg. Good. You're working on drawing left hip backwards in space as your right hip pulls forward. And if you find you're not really getting a stretch while you're here on your chair, you can always come down to your forearms on your chair. That will help intensify the stretch if you want to feel it a little bit more. But listen to your body. Come back to your intention. Come back to that word. Good. If you are on your forearms or folded over your left leg, come back to the chair, press the hands down into the chair. We're shifting the weight forward into our hands and left foot, and we're picking up right foot behind us. I'll turn so you can see. We're shifting forward into the left leg, pressing hands down, pulling shoulders away from ears and head nice and long. We're coming into warrior three, lifting up right leg. Finding your balance here, pulling in at your belly button, seeing if you can take your right hip and turn it down a little bit towards the ground. Good. Find another breath. Nice tall spine. And then feet come down together at the top of the mat. We'll go ahead, inhale all the way up. And exhale, palms come down to heart center. Good. All right. Take a few breaths, take a few steps, readjust as needed. And then left leg is going to step back, coming into warrior one on the other side. So adjust yourself, hips to the top of the mat, arms sweep up. Good. And as we settle in here, we find our breath. We drop the shoulders from the ears. And if you did so on the other side, we can interlace those fingers behind the back, reach the hands down, pull those shoulders away from the ears. Good. And find a nice opening through your collarbones. And as you are here and you're breathing, we're coming back to our intention from the beginning of class. Finding that intention, breathing into it. Good. You have one more breath here. Good. Release the hands back up into warrior one. Inhale. And exhale to warrior two. Facing the long edge of the mat, adjusting those feet, adjusting your knee, adjusting the hips. Good. Finding where your warrior two feels good. Very good. Find your breath. And then we'll flip the right palm. Inhale, reverse. Left hand goes down, left leg, right arm reaches up. Exhale, back to warrior two. We have three more. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Shifting back to warrior one. Sweeping left hand forward, stepping the back foot to readjust, arms reach overhead. Very good. Inhale, straighten through right leg, hands come to the hips, and we'll shorten our stance up by stepping left foot up just a little bit, and we'll set ourselves up for pyramid. So hands on the hips, nice tall spine, feet pressing down. Inhale to lengthen, and exhale as you hinge and fold over your right leg. And again, you find the spot where you feel it, and then you bring your hands to your chair. Maybe you bring your forearms to your chair. Maybe you bring your hands to your shin or the ground. You find your breath. You find what works for you. Maybe you hold it and it was really intense at first, and then you're like, oh, that stretch has kind of settled down a little bit and I want a little more. You can come down to your forearms. You are working on drawing right hip backwards towards the back of your mat, and left hip is drawing forwards to the top of your mat. And you're breathing. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Good. One more breath here. We'll go ahead, press up onto the hands if you're not already there. And from here, we're going to, again, I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. We're going to go ahead and shift forward, bringing weight into the hands and into the right foot as our left leg reaches up back behind us. Flex toes. Nice tall through the spine and neck. Don't let your head drop. Don't let yourself fall into your shoulders, right? Tall through the neck and shoulders. Reaching left foot behind you for warrior three. Engage through your right foot. Maybe even picking up the toes to find the arch lifting. And dropping your left hip down towards the ground for a nice deep stretch, little bit of work. Good, pulling in at your core ever so slightly, finding another breath here. And as you exhale, bring left foot down. Good, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Good, inhale all the way up, arms reach. And exhale as you bring those palms down to heart center. Very good. All right. We're going to bring the chair beside us. Good. Chair comes beside us today. And we are simply just going to practice our tree pose. So you'll go ahead, bring the hand to our chair, left foot, strong foot, right toes lift. Turn the right knee out to the side and then scooch it back up to your leg. We have begun. You find your level that works for you and you find your balance. Now, as you are here balancing, just go to wherever feels natural. Go to wherever feels right as you press right foot into your left leg. And think about your intention from the beginning of class. Think about that word, see that word in your mind's eye. Think about embodying that intention. Even if it doesn't make sense in a tree pose, still breathe into it, because everything makes sense in a tree pose, right? Nothing has to be a perfect fit, because it's tree and everything makes sense. You find your breath. You sway around. You reinvigorate and grow tall through your spine. Good. One more big breath in. And exhale, release. Good work. That was a long one. You did great. That was great. Pedal through the feet a little bit and switch up the chairs. Good. To the other side. Right foot, strong foot. Right hand to the chair. Picking up those left toes, turning the left knee out, and then scooching it back to your leg. We have started, so find your level, wherever your level is, and you find your breath. And once you find your breath first, once you find your breath, then maybe you find your level. You find where your hands just naturally go. If your hands naturally stay at the chair, then let them stay at the chair. Let your one hand stay at the chair, right? That's fine. Grow up nice and tall through your spine. Maybe you wiggle and wobble. Maybe you fall out of it. That's all fine. Come back to it. Maybe your hand at some point just naturally rises up. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it stays on the chair. You breathe. You think about your intention. You think about embodying that intention. You straighten up through the spine. You breathe in deeply. And then you exhale, release, coming back down, stepping out of it. Good. Shaking it out, shaking out the arms, coming up to tippy toes and back down. Tippy toes, good. Very good. All right. We'll go ahead and grab our weights. That was it for our balancing today. Taking it nice and easy. Grab your weights, grab your cans, and meet me in front of your chair because it is weights day. And so we are going to go ahead and do our bicep curls as we do our squats. So in front of our chair, feet hip distance, we are going to do 10 rounds going down. We can do 10. We can do 10. Nice and easy. All right. So weights start up by your shoulders, and as we squat down, weights go down. As we stand up, weights come up. All right. Tall spine, shoulders back and down. We'll go ahead, send those hips back, squat down for 1. Good, squat for 2. Come on up, good. And 3. Good. There's 4. Belly button draws to spine, 5. Good, hips reach back, 6, 7. Good, 8, almost there. 9, and last one, 10. Curl for 1, 2, and 3. Sit. Good job. That was a lot. Come to your sit bones. Hold the weights while we do our tippy tappies, right? Hold them out to the sides. Allow yourself to turn the arms out to the sides, keeping elbows in, opening up through the collarbone, squeezing through the shoulder blades. Tippy tappy forwards. Ooh, good. Tippy tappy backwards. Good. Together, center. Out to the sides. Good. Together. And release. Good. All right. We are first going to start with rowing today. All right. So we're going to go ahead, bring ourselves to the front of the chair. We're going to hinge forward. And as we do so, we're going to not round through our spine, but we're going to try and keep a nice tall spine. Shoulders roll back and down, and arms are going to come down beside us. All right, so for our row, we're going to be squeezing the elbows, or squeezing the shoulder blades, behind us as our elbows draw up and back, kind of like we are a puppet and someone's pulling at the elbow, right? All right, so we're going to do 10. We can do 10. All right, tall spine, belly button draws in. We find a breath in and exhale, pull. Good, inhale and exhale, that's 2. Inhale, exhale, 3, 4, 5, 6, good, keep it up, 7, 8, 9, and last one, you can do it, 10. Good, and sit on up. Give yourself a moment, roll the shoulders, one and then the other. Good. Switch directions. Good. All right, we're gonna do chicken wings next. Arms come towards each other in front of you, elbows lift slightly, not a whole lot. Sides. And back down for 1. For 2, good. Tall spine, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Good. Release. Roll through the shoulders. Good. All right, we're going to do our tricep push, or our tricep sandbags. I don't know what they're called. Sitting up nice and tall, hinging forward. Hands come up by our shoulders. And as we hinge forward, our grasshopper wings, our elbows come in beside our body, right? Not flopping out to the sides, but close to the body. And as we go here, we're going to inhale here. And exhale, kick the cans back behind you, still squeezing those shoulder blades together. Good. Inhale forward and exhale, push them back. Good. Inhale and exhale, that's 3. Good. Inhale, exhale, 4, 5, 6, 7, squeezing those shoulder blades, tall spine. 8, 9, and one more. You can do it. 10. Good. Sitting up, reaching those arms nice and long forward. Reach, 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 and pull them back. Good. Reach, kind of like we're doing a little cat-cow. Pull. Good. Reach and pull. Good. All right. We're going to do our overhead press next. So we'll go ahead, bring our arms beside us, and then from here, we're going to inhale and exhale, press and tap. Inhale down, exhale, press. Inhale, exhale, press, that's 3. Inhale, exhale, 4. And 5. Exhale, 6. 7. 8. 9. And one more. You could do it really quick. Push it up. 10. Lower down. Good. Shake out the shoulders. Roll them out. Roll them out. Good. We're going to do our tricep over the head one, and then that will be it. Okay? So we'll go ahead and stack the cans. Bring them out in front of you. And notice if you always put one hand on top, I always have my right hand on the top can. So switch your hands on the cans here. We'll go ahead, send them up overhead. And sitting up nice and tall. Remember, we're bending at the elbows, letting the cans drop behind us. That's our inhale. And on our exhale, we're pulling belly button back to spine and pressing them up overhead. Good. That's for 1. Inhale down. Exhale, 2. Inhale and exhale, 3. Good. Sitting up nice and tall. 4. 5. Good. 6. 7. 8. 9. You could do one more. You could do it. And 10. And lower down. Set the cans by your feet for right now. Shake out the arms. Shake them out. Shake them out. Good. Shake them in front of you, beside you. Good. All right. We're going to go ahead. We're going to do our back bend here today. So we're going to go ahead, grab onto the chair behind you. Scoot yourself into a comfortable place on that chair. And as you tip forward, use your hands, pull your chest forward as if someone were pulling your sternum or your heart forward as you tilt ever so slightly, using your arms to pull your shoulders back and down. Belly button is engaged and you're gently drawing it up towards your spine. And you breathe here, breathing into your open heart center, breathing into your intention, breathing into what you create, breathing into your body. Good. One more breath. Good. Inhale, bring yourself back up. Gently twist over to the right, left hand to right knee, right hand behind you. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale, gentle twist. Breath here. Good. Release. Inhale to center. And exhale, gentle twist to the other side. Right hand to left knee, left hand behind you. Good. A breath here. And release back to center. We'll go ahead, take a forward fold here. At your options, you can bring your feet out a little wider. Give yourself some room to fold forward, or you can keep your feet together. We'll go ahead, exhale as we fold forward to the point where you feel comfortable. Maybe your hands come down to the cans or to the floor. See if you can drop your head. Find your breath. Good. Inhale, roll up, coming up to a seat. Bring those feet back to center. We're going to go ahead and grab our cans. It's time to stand up. So we'll go ahead and plant those feet. Our cans are going to be down as we start, and as we stand, they'll curl up, and as we sit, we'll drop them down. All right? We've got 10. Now, I know you can do it, but take it easy if you need to. All right? Feet press down, and here we go. First one, up, curl, and down. Good. We got 2 and down. Exhale. 3, 4, inhale. 5, good. 6, good. 7, 8, 9, last one, you can do it. 10, we have 1 and 2 and 3. Stand up, straighten those legs, reach up overhead, little tilt, little tilt. Good. All right, we're gonna come over to the wall, but we're going to bring our cans with us. So we'll meet at the wall. Good, all right, we made it over to the wall. We'll go ahead with our cans in our hands. We're gonna bring our backs up against the wall. All right, we are going to do our shoulder squeeze with the weights. All right, so that is one where we have our elbows, and we're gonna be working on, when we're here, we're driving our elbows back into the wall. And then when we reach, we're reaching our arms, okay? So we'll go ahead and we'll start with our arms out in front of us. So with our backs up against the wall, maybe even your head against the wall, reach and pick your shoulder blades up, like spread them as far as you can. Reach, reach, reach. And then drive your elbows back into the wall. Use everything you have. Press your butt into the wall and your head into the wall and press those elbows back. Good. Inhale. Reach really far. And exhale. Pull those elbows back. Good. Inhale, reach. And exhale, pull, drive those elbows like you're making a hole in the wall. Good. Inhale, reach. And exhale, pull back. Good. Inhale. And exhale. One more. You could do it. And exhale, pull back, pull back, pull back. Good. Release. Oh, that was a lot. Good. Shake out the shoulders. Roll. Good. All right. Now we are done with the cans. We can go ahead, set them to the side there. We'll stand at the top of our, or at the wall. We'll go ahead, inhale, bring the arms up. And exhale down. Good. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. We'll take our right hand over to 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, palm facing up, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and 6 o'clock. Good. Left hand. I did it backwards again, didn't I? Left hand is to 1. Dang it. To 2. To 3. This is the actual 3. Good. To 4. To 5. To 6. We'll go up again. Inhale. Right hand to 11. There we go. To 10. Palm facing up. To 9. To 8. 7. 6. Left hand to 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Good. Inhale up. And exhale down. Big inhale up. And exhale down. Good. All right. We're just going to do a single round of our cycle of poses here. So we're going to inhale, bring those arms up. And exhale, bring our arms down to goalposts. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, tap down. Inhale, fingers back up. Exhale, arms together. Inhale, open. Exhale, reach arms up overhead. Inhale, pull. Exhale, tap. I said one circle, let go. Let go. Step away from the wall and give yourself a little washing machine with the arms. Whoa, careful. That's why we stepped away from the wall, so we didn't hit it. Good. And we'll go ahead and come back to the wall to come down to the mat. So go ahead, take your time. Let yourself come down to all fours. All fours, all hands and knees. And then make your way into a seat with your hip up against the wall. So taking your time, bring heels out to the side, walk them in front of you, and scooch yourself so that you're on the edge of your mat, hip really close to the wall. And when you're ready, just gently lower yourself down, swing the legs up the wall, and we'll find our breath here first. So as those legs are up the wall, take a moment and settle your breath. Nice steady inhales and exhales. Good. And then we'll go ahead and point and flex the feet. So go ahead, point, flex. Good, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Good. Now roll your ankles in circles. Good. Roll the opposite way. Good. Relax the feet down. All right. And now we'll go ahead and take our left leg over to 11 o'clock, to 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Big breath in and exhale up. Good. Right foot to 1, 2, 3. Big inhale and exhale up. Good. Left again to 11, 10, 9. Inhale and exhale all the way up. Right foot 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Big inhale. Exhale to the top. Very good. All right. From here, we're going to bring our feet to the wall, hip distance. And we're going to windshield wiper side to side to start. Good. So just side to side, kind of massages through your kidneys here as your back presses into the floor. In addition, your hips get a nice little roll. Good. Coming back to center. We're going to go ahead and press those feet down into the wall to lift just our tailbone up off of the mat. And as we do so, you're lifting through your pelvic floor. You're engaging through the lowest part of you. So we'll go ahead, press down and lift up. Find your breath here as you hold. You squeeze everything together. You hold, you hold, you hold. You lift the tailbone just a little bit. Squeeze everything in for one more breath here. Exhale here. Good. Inhale as you let yourself down and relax. Really focus on relaxing that entire area that you just squeezed. Good. Find another breath. And on that one, we relaxed on the inhale because we typically exert on the exhale. So we relaxed as we went down. We inhaled as we lowered down. Good. We're going to do that one more time. So find a breath in and exhale. Press the feet down, lift up and engage. Find that squeezing motion, lifting through the tailbone, lifting through your pelvic floor. Press down to squeeze, engage. You're holding for one more breath in. Breath out. And then on your inhale, lower and relax. Let all those muscles relax. Good. All right. We'll let the knees fall open to the sides into our butterfly, our cobbler's pose. And allow yourself to settle in here. Maybe your hands gently guide your knees closer to the wall. Maybe you're just relaxing. You choose what feels most comfortable right now, what makes most sense for your body right now. And you breathe. Nice and steady. Allow your mind to start settling down. Allow yourself to start reeling in the mind and all of its distractions. It's go, go, go. And then we'll gently bring the knees back together and send the legs up the wall for our Shavasana, our final resting pose. And you can find your hands resting anywhere that feels comfortable here. Settling in, letting your feet maybe flop open to the sides if that feels comfortable. Just knowing that you don't have to hold on to them anymore. You can just relax them. And as you breathe here, notice where your mind is. If you're still in your chitta vritti, you're still in that go, go, go kind of monkey mind that swings from branch to branch to branch. We're going to try and slow that branch down, that thought process down. We're going to slow it down just a little bit. And we're going to use our breath to do so. So as you breathe in, you imagine that wave rolling into the shore. And as you breathe out, you gently imagine that wave going back out into the ocean. And as you're thinking about those gentle waves rolling in and out, we're going to allow our mind to slow to that pace. Instead of a fast roller coaster of ups and downs, we're going to find a gentle, lazy river of our thought process. A gentle wave in and wave out. As you breathe, and relax through the body. Gently allow yourself to come back to your body. Take a big breath in and sigh it out. Find small wiggles in the toes, in the fingers, in the ankles, and in the wrists. Good. Reach the arms up overhead for a full body stretch. And then roll over onto one side for fetal position. Curling up into a little ball. Giving yourself one more breath here. And then pressing yourself up to come into all fours. Take a cat-cow. Send the hips high for downward facing dog when you're ready. And then walk the feet back, or the hands back to the feet, or the feet up to the hands for forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale, take your time, roll up, stand up, arms reach. And exhale, let the arms come down to heart center. Good. We'll end our class as we always do. We'll go ahead, take our thumbs up to our foreheads for wisdom, to our lips for truth, and to our hearts for compassion. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you for practicing with me, and namaste. We'll see you soon.